Hello, everybody. Hope you're all doing well, and all that stuff. I'm about to read the new One Piece chapter for the first time. But before that, let me just remind you and myself that we were left off with Zoro about to unleash his plan, which I would assume involves cutting down some demons, but we'll see. Anyway, so chapter 1173. A generation of warriors. Usually the title refers to an obvious thing, but also sometimes at least it has like a secondary connection. We'll see if we'll find it. Okay, cover page. Usopp dipping his nose into honey. Cool. Let's skip to the actual chapter. The demonic army advances. Alright. Oh yeah, so Ja Rule had just declared war against the government, so now we see the battle about to unfold. And Harudin said in the previous chapter, Ja Rule was like the ultimate being 300 years back. So let's see this fucking old fart in action. Dorian Broggy ready to slay Ja Rule there. Oh, that's the... Okay, so now we go to the plan of Zoro. First things first. Is it okay if I cut those guys down? I mean, what else would this guy think, right? But cutting down people. So they give him Harudin and this other giant. Who is this guy? They give Zoro the okay. Oh, Stansen. They're mocking Harudin there for his dream. Okay, brothers. And Zoro jumps. Oh, so Zoro will attack from the sky. So he wanted to get trapped between the legs of the giants to avoid Domi reverse. It doesn't work in the sky, huh? Jumping on the heads. Secret technique. Crossing of the 6 paths. Don't tell me he just obliterated them with one attack. There's no way. Dorian Broggy spot Zoro. Roronoa, as they say. They're about to attack Zoro, but he dodges. And Dorian Broggy actually attack each other. I mean, that's a very clear parallel to the good old days back in Little Garden when we first met them. And they were fighting each other every day for 100 years, if I recall. And they break each other's shields. Wait. They do a lot more than that, actually. They cut each other in half or something. Alright. Brook, somewhere lying down. Princess Suri, he says. He's screaming to Gunko. You there? Are you Princess Suri? They look at each other. You're the spitting image of a princess. I mean, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about, but long time ago, Brook said that he was, before becoming a pirate, he was like a knight in some kingdom. So I'm guessing that's the connection there. Kunko/IMU ignores him. Classic. Even if you aren't the princess, surely you must be of your blood. She would be 80 by now, he says. The blue hair, mismatched eye color, and the connection to the Holy Land. Plus you like my music. Everything's a perfect match. I had hoped I'd go for the rest of my life without ever having to think about you again. In angry tone, I owed everything to the man whose life you took. Okay, now it makes sense. What? My patricidal princess. Wait, what is that word? Patricide? Isn't that murder of the father? You mean the king, the father of Princess Suri? The king of whatever kingdom you were a knight of? So Brook has beef with Gunko. Oh shit. It actually works. She's having some flashbacks or something. Gunko. Oh, there's Imu, our good friend. Are thy memories returning? I mean, beginning to return. Same thing. What is going on? Wait, she snaps out of Domi Reversi. Is that... Wait, is she saying to Brook to run? What the fuck is that? That pose, by the way, Oda. Anyway, see the kids, whatever, still walking. Oh, she freed Brook. Wait, so the key to defeating Imu's Domi reverse is triggering past memories? Thou attemptest. Oh my god, Imu's talking in fucking Shakespearean. Attemptest to move of thine own will. Oh shit, she's paying the price now. She's screaming to the heavens. So we're about to have Brook versus Imu. Why did you tell him to run? I came to settle this matter. So we'll have a battle of the undead. I mean, we're supposed to believe that Imu is immortal, but so is Brook. At least from aging, I'm pretty sure. Who are you? Whoa. And Imu slams her trident against Brook. Where did he find that shield, by the way? Shut your mouth. Who are you, the Gunko? Brook solos I don't know, maybe Brook actually is an exception because he can talk to the souls or something. He's the soul king, right? He can actually interact with souls, even through his music. There's something going on here, but I mean, this is a live reaction. I can't really make a theory on the fly, can I? Okay, Soap's group is free. Oh yeah, of course. Since Gunko came to her senses for a second and undid the arrows, so Brook saves the day. Focus on the children, says Robin. And now supposedly that's her thing. Saving children, right? Like back in Punk Hazard. She was the only one that stopped running and said, you know, maybe we have to do something about these kids getting experimented on. Sanji-kun, okay, Summer's talking to the children. You run of the demons, Elder Jarul mentioned. Hey, no need for name calling. We'll make you pay for this. We've been hearing about the legendary warriors of Elbaf, like the title said, right? That was the title? Let me double check. Generation of warriors. So the kids are about to do something maybe? Let's see. Where was I? Summer's taunting him. Moron. We know all about how strong giants are. That's why we're after you. You're Gyaban's kid. By the way, Summers does look like Gyaban, doesn't he? Are they related or something? Last chapter, Gyaban said something like, I know about him. I know about Summers. ... Maybe he meant though he knew him because of the God Val incident when Rayleigh cut him down to save Saki. Anyway, let's continue. I dare you to face us like a warrior. The kids are taunting now Summers. It's reversed. It's way too late for that. Okay, he doesn't fall for it. Say goodbye to your homeland. It's the last time you'll ever see. They're near the ship, but now that Usopp is free, he will do something, throw some vines from afar to free them and become the Elbaf legend. That was in my previous video, you know. You mean I'll never see mine, pa? Help us. He's reporting to IMU that they're about to complete the mission. Let's see. Who will save the day? Colon, Ylva, Olaf. How'd they get here? The dream demons. Everything is a demon now, huh? Some mothers and Oimo managed to get there. And who else but Luffy? Nika. Dream Demon Nika. Yes, the god of destruction. Hey, this is supposed to be a good guy though. But it's the nightmare version. Damn, the parent-teacher conference there attacking Nika. Okay, so here's the obvious title callback. We come from a generation of warriors. And also, they're doing that in front of the kids. So the new generation takes that as an example or whatever. Inherited will. Not to never back down, but maybe fight for your loved ones and stuff. They're strong. But they're made Nightmare Nika hungry. Nightmare Nika, that sounds like two power-ups at the same time, right? Because we had Nightmare Luffy as well. Wait, so Nika is attacking the children? Let's do it, Goldberg. So they're about to do the Elbaf special, the Dorian Brogy / Big Mom and Kaido. Ikoku, Gokoku this time. Two generals. I'm sorry, I went down. Okay, let me join in. 3 generals. Gokoku sovereignty. Aptly named. Looks like a Kamehame from Goku, you know? But yeah, it does do the job, it seems. Nika seems obliterated. Falls on the ship that was about to take the children. And now Summers has to fight. The ship! Oh shit. The game takes an unexpected turn. Wow. It seemed like it went really fucking fast. I don't know how many pages was that. I know we had some double pages as well. It is a chapter about fighting mostly. The action-packed chapters, usually go pretty fast, you know. Let me take a second look quickly. Flip through, scroll down, the chapter and see if we missed anything obvious, if anything else comes up to mind. Now that Brook managed to break IMU's spell there, the Doom Reverse, even briefly, somehow, through the memories, maybe that will play a role to undo the magic on the giants as well. But as we said, maybe Brook is a special case, being the Soul King and all. Maybe he will play being Sake. Okay, now I'm getting to the troll territory, my usual stick, Zoro jumping on heads, and attacks from the heavens. Fitting way to take down some demons. Crossing of the 6 paths. I don't know if I'm a casual or anything, but I don't remember that attack. So let's go to Brooke again, which seems to be the most important part. So Brooke is certain that Gunko is Princess Shuri. Princess Shuri stuck in time because she was supposed to be 80 years old now. So I guess when you become one of the gods' knights... Wait, no. I was about to say you don't age, but Garling clearly has become an old fuck. So something different's happening here. And then he goes to describe her. Blue hair, mismatched eye color. I'm again at that panel with Brooke when he changes his demeanor and says angrily, I had hoped I'd go the rest of my life without ever having to think about you again. Brooke almost never shows any kind of emotion like that. By the way, he did go the rest of his life without seeing her, right? I mean, I don't know about the think part, but without seeing her again. But now you have a second life. And he's enraged because Princess Shuri killed her father, huh? The man who Brooke owes his life, owes everything. We're about to get a second Brooke flashback. Brooke is actually the only Straw Hat that we haven't seen as a kid, now that I think about it. And Jinbei, right? We saw Jinbei younger at least, but he was still an adult. In Fishman Island when he was like a knight to the royal family. That's actually similar with Brooke's past. Although in Brooke's case, we haven't seen anything. Don't even know the kingdom he's referring to. Then Gunko has like a moment of consciousness, of clarity, of her real self coming back and frees Brooke and tells him to run. Don't rush to judgment, Brooke, because it was probably a trap or something. And she's innocent. Maybe it's like a parallel to Loki, who supposedly killed his father and was the villain of his whole country. Now that I said that out loud, obviously that would be the case, considering IMU is in the picture. It stinks of Domi Reversi. A random question, but is Gunko the only character with different eye color in each eye? You know who could be another character like that? Fucking Brooke. We never saw his eyeballs. Even when... Very suspicious, by the way, because even in his flashback, when he finally fell down after his other comrades there on the ship, and his sunglasses that he was always wearing fell too, the cameraman never panned to his face. I don't know why, but I always found it suspicious. Okay, now I'm on the page where Brooke is free, as he says, and then Princess Shuri was about to tell Brooke something. How did I miss this? Brooke, and then IMU intervenes. What would she say? I'm sorry, I'm actually not fond of your music. I'm pregnant. Okay, I think we're reaching the end of this recording. But wait a second, I actually had a flashback now. Because this temporary resistance of IMU's control reminds me of another instance similar when Robin and Chopper, if I remember correctly, were fighting against Dr. Hogback and Sindri. Sindri, you know, the zombie with the plates, which was like Dr. Hogback's crush. This Dr. Hogback guy, fucking necrophiliac, definitely. Anyway, Sindri, in that fight, stopped moving, I remember, at some point, disobeying the orders of Hogback, and she was actually crying. And Robin commented something like, the body of the zombie has like a memory. Fuck, I don't remember. But I do remember that it was very brief. Then she went back to being controlled. And Robin said like, fuck, I was hoping for a miracle. Anyway, I don't know if that's relevant, but it's very reminiscent, you know, of that situation. Okay, let me go through the rest of these pages and see if there anything else missed or if I have another flash of brilliance, if I may say. We have IMU versus Brooke. And IMU asked, who are you? Who art thou? To Gunko. That's a great question. What is the relationship there? Probably a guardian and maybe like the court musician. Maybe he was teaching Gunko to play music, the banjo. You know, you see as the time passes, we're getting a bit more unhinged. What else? Okay, let's go to the summer scene. He's riding a thorn snake. He's riding a thorny worm. Interesting that Oda chose Nika there to be the dream demon present. I'm sure he has a reason for it. But since when did our good friend Nika use daggers or any kind of sword? But let's not forget this is evil Nika. And I think an easy way to distinguish between the good and the evil one is their smile. I mean their teeth actually, because they're both smiling. But Nightmare Nika has the hour-long teeth package. And that's it. Cool chapter. But it seemed very short, as I said before. I guess that's it for the first reaction. And maybe we'll have a dedicated video for a theory or anything else that comes up into my mind. Until then, goodbye everyone.